Before I even get into detangling, look at this hot mess. Just look at how bad they look. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. My name is Emmeka, but you can call me Mika. Okay, so I got these mini twists in my hair. They've been in my hair for probably about 2 weeks, maybe a little bit more, and I'm ready to take them out. But if you know when you do protective styles like this, you have to be very cautious how you take it out. You got to use some good stuff, right? So I'm always a pre-shampoo African Pride type of girl, but I do have this pattern this pattern detangling nectar that came out last year, and I'm like, okay, I want to see which one works better. Ignore me if I sound kind of sick. I'm not sick, but it is some congestion going on up here. So ultimately, I thought to just do a comparison video to see which one works better. Obviously, I have more of the Detangling Nectar because this pre-poo, she been through it with me, okay? Let me tell you how much we got left. I don't even know if y'all can see what's in there, but it's not much. But we're just gonna test it. Majority of my hair probably will be detangled with the Detangling Nectar if I really like it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take some water and I'm just gonna wet them a little bit. I know that the pattern Detangling Nectar, it works really good with water, like it's water activated, and so is the pre-shampoo, but I can also use it on dry hair. But these babies is dry, so I need to add some water on them, get them ready to be detangled. And I've been getting some like knots at the end of my hair, so I'm gonna be really careful with them. Before I even get into detangling, look at this hot mess. Just look at how bad they look. I got hair coming out of the twist. It's giving, it's trying to lock itself. It's time for them to be retired. And with the Detangling Nectar, I'm gonna put some product shots over here just so you can see what consistency it is and just what type of feeling that it may make your hair feel. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do the front piece first. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my finger, rub it in, and then I'm just gonna put some at the root because that's usually where it has the most issue, and I'm gonna put some at the end. And just to test it out, I'm gonna do this front braid, but I am gonna go back and start the back. But let's see. Unravel, unravel. Okay, well that was very easy. Okay. I mean, let's do some more. I'm gonna do the ones in the back. Baby, you ain't gonna be able to see it, but I'm gonna talk you through it, okay? Putting it on my finger. Let me find a little one in the back. Okay, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna put some at the bottom, some at the root, and then work my way down. Yeah, this one is that kitchen be kitchening. Okay, all right, hold on. That was pretty simple. So I'm not gonna use the detangling comb until all of my twists are kind of out, and I'm just really using my fingers at this point to get the big knots, and then the detangling comb can get the mid-sized knots. Okay, hold on, that was really easy. Okay, look, I got a knot right here. Can y'all see that? Hold on. Focus, baby. You can't really see, but it's a little knot. So I'm gonna get a little bit more and try to get this knot out. This is how I get my knots out, y'all. I do not cut my hair. I didn't grow all this hair just to be cutting it all willy-nilly. That's not me. Okay, hold on. That wasn't too bad. All right. Detangling Nectar, really good. Now I'm gonna do one with the pre-shampoo just to do a little comparison right now. I already know how this pre-shampoo be coming. I have zero doubts. Zero doubts. All right, let's do one in the front again. Like I said, it's a little scarce. So we gotta be a little scarce with the product. This is the consistency. I don't know if you can really get that on camera. Come on now. You can't really get it on camera, but that's the consistency of it. Okay. I love this stuff so much. Then I always go to my root and untwist my root. You don't want to start in the middle and just like pull it apart. No. That's how you pull your hair out. And I already said I do not be pulling my hair out. No, man. Okay, honestly, I feel like the Detangling Nectar, I didn't think I'd be saying this, but the Detangling Nectar has a little bit more slip than the Pre Poo. Now, the Pre Poo, like I said, it's almost going to say its last little bit, so that's probably why it's not old, but like it's older than like the Detangling Nectar, right? Which is brand new. So, let's get one in the back. Let's get one in the back. Let's get this one. Put it right there at the ends. Bring it down. Ooh. My skin is skinning today. Okay. Ooh, it's not. It's a knot right in the middle. Good gosh. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. Can y'all see this? Y'all see that? Ooh, yeah. That is a knot, baby. It don't want to come apart either. All right, hold on. We're gonna have to like some magic. Like I said, I don't be pulling my hair apart. Like I don't want no mid shaft breakage. There we go. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. I don't know. I am really feeling the Detangling Nectar more. Like, I don't know what it is about it. I've heard so many mixed reviews. Like, people have told me that, like, the Detangling Nectar isn't really that good without, like, a lot of water. Some people have told me it got too much slip. Some people have told me it's just okay. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. The Pre Poo did pretty good, but I honestly think the Detangling Nectar probably would have did better with what I just did. So I'm gonna finish taking down my twist. Might do a little montage, might not. Don't expect too much. And then I'm gonna come back with my full review. All right. We're done. Mini twists are out. I have not super like detangled or anything, just kind of like took everything down with my fingers, but I just wanted to get my review before I went on and did anything else. So first we're gonna start with baby. First of all, it's a pump, and you know, compared to this, which is in a jar, it's just so much more convenient, less messy, and you're not like taking your dirty hair and your dirty fingers and putting it back into this clean container. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like more, what's the word I'm looking for? Hygienic. It's more hygienic. This has a lot of slip when you add water. I'm gonna add in a few clips of when I did the Detangling Nectar and I came across some like really big like knots or tangles, and I just want y'all to see what happens when I add water versus when I don't add water. It's so much easier to detangle. I'm gonna add them literally in like the next clip.
We all love mini twists until your hair starts looking like this, the ends start looking like that, and you start to get annoying knots like this. I'm going to show you how to detangle your hair and keep all of it. I'm using the Detangling Nectar from Pattern. She is thin, but honey, the slip. Go ahead and wet your twist and get some moisture back in there, and then you pick your culprit. Once you have that twist, you put some at the very root and then you put some at the bottom and work your way up that twist. You go ahead and you unravel the twist like normally. The key here is to be as gentle as possible. One thing about mini twists is they can really easily have your hair to be tangled, and you do not want to rush through it and pull your hair out. One thing about this product is that it is water activated. Adding water is going to make it even more slippery, which is going to be perfect for getting results like this and not pulling any of your hair out. Boom.
It has a lot of slip without water, but it dries pretty fast. And once it dries on your hair, baby, it's sticky. Like, it's sticky to like your hands just feel ugh. And you need to add some water so you can, you know, make it to have more slip instead of adding more product. And this one too, like the pre-shampoo, it does get pretty sticky, but you don't have to add as much water as you would with this one. I think this one is definitely water activated. Is it water based? This is water based, and this is also water based, but it's something in here that it just gets so sticky. You have to add water with it, or like you're just gonna have sticky hands and it's just gonna feel weird, you know, and your hair's not gonna get as detangled as you want it to because there's no slip, you know. This one, it has all the slip in the world. I'm obsessed. Like, I don't know, it's just, if it was in a pump I would be sold, but this being in a pump, honestly, if I could like combine these two, I would, because they're two good products. They have really good features of both, but like in one, you know. Let's talk price point. This one for the 12 fluid ounces is $25. It's sold on Pattern online, and it's also sold in Ulta. It's the same price at both. It's just worth $25. Yes, I think it's worth $25 simply because it has a pump. Literally only because it has a pump. I mean, it does good work and it's a good investment, I would say. I mean, 12 ounces, and I didn't really use that much. Literally a little tiny raindrop size goes a long way, right? Especially if you have water. So $25, this can probably last you like maybe half or maybe the whole year. Just saying. With the pre-shampoo, you use more because it is a it's a jar, so you don't really like, you can't really like measure how much you grab at one time, which means that you'll probably use more, but it is extremely cheaper. Like, this at Walgreens is, I think it's like $4.99, and you can also get it like on Amazon and all those other places. But the jar, like, it really turns me off that it's in a jar, because I do use a lot of it, because I'm literally just scooping. I'm scooping, I put it on my hair, scoop, put it on my hair, and then that's why we're in the predicament where we are now, and there ain't nothing up in here. So I'm just saying, African Pride, if you listening, put this in a jar. Put this in a jar, and honestly, the other one will be blown out the water. I love me some Pattern, but that's just how I feel about it. All in all, I want to say they're kind of on the same level as far as what they do. They do really good jobs. Both of them do really good jobs. Both of them get pretty sticky. The Pattern one does get a little bit more sticky than the pre-shampoo. I think that I would prefer the pump. Like, I keep saying this, I need the pump. The jar, I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep using more. And like I said, with the jar, you keep using more, which means you're gonna have to keep buying more. So even though it's only $5, by the time you spend $25, you probably would have bought 5 jars, right? Within like the course of like 3 months, when this can last you 6, right? So the math is mathing. Other than that, let me know if y'all have tried these products and if this review was actually helpful for you. And if you want to see more videos like this, give me a like below. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank y'all for watching. Bye.